So good afternoon. My name is Justin Mount, the Operations Manager for Indiana American Water in our Northwest District. It's a great day to be out here in Gary. So what we're doing today is we had a chance to come together with the Shirley Hines Land Trust, Indiana American Water, and through our charitable foundation had a chance to give us some dollars. Just kind of very important project that's going to help the community of Gary. And also connect some of our kids in our schools to the great outdoors. So it's a great day, exciting day to be here. Got to be part of it and look forward to getting the announcement here shortly.
What's up, everyone? This is Mayor Eddie Melton, and we are here at a new trail right here in the Ivanhoe area. We're extremely excited about the support and partnership that we received from the Shirley Hines Land Trust, from Indiana American Water, from the Northwest Indiana Forum, and all of our partners. So this trail is going to be a beautiful opportunity to connect the community throughout this part of the city, students at Westside High School, and throughout the entire city of Gary. So stay tuned for more details.
Hi, I'm Barbara Freeman. I'm on the board of Shirley Hines, and I am so excited that we're having this groundbreaking ceremony today. This is a beautiful amenity, a beautiful nature preserve in the city of Gary. I'm a resident of Gary, and I've met Shirley Hines people here at this nature preserve, so I'm just glad to be a part of what's going on today and really excited to be here.
Good afternoon. My name is Christopher Harris, Director of Redevelopment for the City of Gary. Welcome to Ivanhoe South. We are very grateful for the Shirley Hines Land Trust making this investment into our community, along with the support of the Northwest Indiana Forum and the Legacy Foundation. Understand that quality of life is so important to redeveloping communities and stabilizing communities. This is a quality of life asset to the west side of the community, Ivanhoe, Brunswick. This is an opportunity for you to be able to connect with nature, be able to have an outdoor walk, maybe walk your pets, be able to have tranquility. This is all in your neighborhood, Brunswick and Ivanhoe. So we really hope that you appreciate the investment that's going to be made. This is a $1 million investment into this park, be able to help support and improve the quality of life and be able to connect residents with nature. So we're very appreciative of everybody and all the stakeholders involved to be able to make this possible.
All right, well, I'll get started here. We have some wonderful speakers here today that are going to talk a little bit about our project here at Ivanhoe South. Just real quickly to let all of you know, Shirley Hines Land Trust is a land trust. We preserve and restore natural lands in northwestern Indiana, and we also have a focus on engaging people in nature and conservation. Since 1981, we've preserved over 3,600 acres of wetlands, forests, prairies, and river corridors along Lake Michigan's southern rim. Our very first project was here at Ivanhoe South. We started by acquiring lots at tax sales. This was originally a platted subdivision that was never developed. In over 40 years, we have pieced together ownership of more than 250 lots and vacated the surrounding streets and alleys in collaboration with the city of Gary. Fast forward to today, Ivanhoe South is a 53-acre sanctuary of rare dune and swale ecosystems, remarkably untouched by development, surrounded by Gary's industry and neighborhoods, and it offers a unique glimpse of the region's natural heritage. At Shirley Hines Land Trust, we're committed to connecting people to nature, and a few years ago, we found a perfect opportunity to pursue funding through the Northwest Indiana Forum's Ignite the Region strategy and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation, or more simply put, the READY grant. Our goal was to connect neighbors and students from Westside Leadership Academy, just a few blocks away here, by building a sidewalk from Ivanhoe South to the high school. We really have been working hard with the school over the last couple of years to engage students with environmental education programming. So in addition to the sidewalk, we want to have good interpretive signage, boardwalk, a parking lot, and right where we're standing, there'll be a nice gathering space. So we secured the READY grant, but we needed $200,000 in match funds to make this project happen. Thanks to $50,000 from the Legacy Foundation's John S. and James L. Knight Donor Advised Fund, and most recently, a substantial and generous gift from American Water Foundation. Here, it's the Indiana American Water affiliate. We received $150,000 in conjunction with Earth Day which allowed us to meet our match goal. So now, in partnership with the City of Gary, we are ready to begin construction and get this project underway. So we have a nice lineup of speakers, and the best speaker in the house is Mayor Eddie Melton, who is here with us today. We're really grateful to have him. No offense to the other speakers, but we're happy to have the mayor here. And I'll just say real quickly that the mayor and his office have done a phenomenal job helping us with permitting and just really being supportive of promoting this project and making it not only a community asset for the students, but the neighborhood and the city of Gary as a whole. So with that, welcome, Mayor.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
I think you hit on a key theme before my remarks start, and it's a little tall right here. Yeah, let me step up a little. In terms of collaboration and partnerships, is extremely helpful for us as we move forward in the city of Gary. I want to thank members of the city of Gary, especially Christopher Harris for the Department of Redevelopment for his leadership in working with Shirley Hines Land Trust. We are grateful for that collaboration. I want to thank our council members that are here, Linda Barnes Caldwell of the 5th District, Councilman Dwayne Halliburton, and our state senator, Mr. Mark Spencer. So thank you all as well for leadership. So one of the things I want to just kind of touch on and reiterate again is accessibility. It is extremely important that we as a community create opportunities to get in touch and in tune with our ecosystem and give everyone throughout the entire city that accessibility. So I'm very grateful for that. Ivanhoe South, like we mentioned, is a 53-acre nature preserve located right here in Gary that provides a home to wildlife and peaceful space for our community to enjoy. The Shirley Hines Land Trust is a trusted community nonprofit and has been invaluable in our partnerships in many other projects throughout Northwest Indiana and the city of Gary. Again, I want to recognize some of our partners and friends. In addition to the Shirley Hines Land Trust, Indiana American Water, again, thank you so much for your support. Berglund Construction, we thank you as well. Northwest Indiana Forum, Heather, and so much of your leadership when it comes down to being the leader in Northwest Indiana, connecting us with the state in terms of identifying resources for projects such as this is so invaluable. So, and Indiana Economic Development Corporation as well. So we want to thank all of these agencies and partners, and those I'm sorry if I missed to call out specifically, but these are one of those catalytic projects that may be hidden to the natural eye. It's up to us as a community to really tout and promote, once this is completed, the availability and accessibility that we want to share throughout so much. One of the parts that I'm extremely excited about is connecting our students at Westside Leadership Academy to this beautiful location. That's going to be a tremendous opportunity. I remember as a child growing up, we had, what was the name of that one location? The Dunes. It was Deep River. I can remember the chocolate milk at Deep River, right? Sitting out, Ellis, you know what I'm talking about. We go on the field trips, we would sit outside, and they would teach us about the monarch butterfly. They would teach us about everything that Northwest Indiana and the city of Gary, from a natural perspective, brings in value to this community. So I'm extremely excited about that. So from the funding from various sources, from the Legacy Foundation, thank you so much. Again, we're thankful and generous of your generous support from all these organizations. And as I close, we are grateful for all who made this possible. This investment will strengthen our city's connection to the environment and improve the quality of life for our residents. With this groundbreaking in place, we're ready to take this to the next step and bring new life into the Ivanhoe South Nature Preserve. And thank you so much for everyone coming out today.
All right, I'd like to introduce Indiana State Senator Mark Spencer. He's with the 3rd District.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
We can do better than that in a forest preserve. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
I am State Senator Mark Spencer. It's an honor to return home from a long session from the General Assembly. It's a pleasure to be here today with you all. And I can only echo the sentiments of the theme that's actually been in place thus far. As a 33-year veteran educator, just around the corner at Westside High School, Westside Leadership Academy, I am excited about the opportunity for our young people to engage in all that's being offered in this wonderful natural forest preserved area for our young people and our students, especially in the biology classes. So I thank you all for your support, all entities, all resources that have been put forth. We're grateful. And again, good afternoon to everyone as I join you here today for this groundbreaking of the Ivanhoe South Nature Preserve. The Shirley Hines Land Trust was founded in 1981 and has been quiet but a powerful force right here in Northwest Indiana, doing great work, preserving well over 2,800 parcels of dunes, wetlands, forests, and prairies. Their work isn't just about saving land, it's about saving stories, ecosystems, and opportunities for discovery. Ivanhoe South, right here in Gary, stands as a sanctuary between neighborhood and industry. And now it's becoming even more. It's a classroom without walls. And I'm excited about that. The Trust's commitment to education through programs like their student conservation initiatives creates hands-on learning for young people, and it includes those just down the road here at Westside, as I mentioned earlier. I believe this place will inspire exploration, it will nurture curiosity, and it will remind us all of the value of preserving what we did not create, but what we must protect. So I want to thank my dear friend Marcella Gregory and the entire board of Shirley Hines Land Trust for this invitation to speak with you today. And today we don't just break ground, we plant hope. It's such an honor to be with you today, and God bless you all. Have a good afternoon.
All right, next up we have U.S. Representatives, Director of Projects and Grants, Elizabeth Johnson. That's Congressman Mervan.
Hi, how are you today? Thank you so much for the introduction. Yes, my name is Elizabeth Johnson, and I serve as Congressman Mervan's Director of Projects and Grants. I know, I am not tall, so that was not a problem that I had to worry about. But thank you so much. I'm honored to join you today to share Congressman Mervan's gratitude for the collaborative efforts of all the local partners here. Congressman Mervan is grateful for this continuing partnership between the City of Gary and Shirley Hines Land Trust to improve access to Ivanhoe South, to connect people to this rare dune and swale landscape and to nature. Thank you to Mayor Melton, to the Gary Council, to Chris Krause, and to all the partners gathered here today for your dedication and for your hard work to make this groundbreaking a reality. Thank you again for the opportunity to speak, and on behalf of Congressman Mervan, congratulations on a job well done. Thank you.
All right, do we have Councilman Dwayne Halliburton here? Oh, right. I didn't even see you there. That was awesome.
Bringing you greetings from the Gary Common Council, my colleague Linda Barnes Caldwell. I just want to thank you all for coming out for this groundbreaking event. I live 7 blocks east of this area, and it's just wonderful to have this accessibility, to have this going on for the near future. I should like to thank each and every one who was involved with this project. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and enjoy.
All right, and Councilwoman Lori Latham. Is Lori here? Okay. All right, so moving on, we have Heather Ennis with the Northwest Indiana Forum, President and CEO.
I know I'm short-lived, so. Good afternoon. Am I all right? Perfect, thank you. Good afternoon, I'm Heather Ennis. I'm President and CEO of the Northwest Indiana Forum. For those of you who have not yet met the Forum is the voice of Northwest Indiana business. We market Northwest Indiana as the place for business, and then we stake out and drive bold initiatives that wouldn't happen without the Forum. We do not do this alone. We do this in partnerships with friends like Mayor Melton, the City of Gary, with Chris Krause from Shirley Hines Land Trust, with business community leaders from all over the 7-county area of Northwest Indiana. Under our Stakeout and Drive Bold Initiatives header, or critical success factor as we call it, we launched Ignite the Region in 2018. We did this with input from over 500 community members around Northwest Indiana. Chris served on a leadership team helping us craft that plan, looking at business development, entrepreneurship and innovation, placemaking, talent, and infrastructure. They say that luck is when preparedness meets an opportunity, and when Ready came along from the state to offer us an opportunity to compete for $500 million of state funds, we were able to attract the highest award amount of $50 million for Northwest Indiana, and are putting that into 42 projects across that region. So the basis of Ready is quality of life, quality of place, and quality of opportunity. No place sings quality of life, quality of place, and quality of opportunity stronger than this beautiful nature preserve that we're standing in here. The connectivity to the students, the connectivity to the community, its own little Central Park right here in the heart of the city of Gary. It gives me goosebumps to come out here and see the opportunity around this, and we're so grateful to be part of this moving forward. This is not one of our largest of the 42 projects, but dare I say it may have the most impact on so many lives and so many community members as people enjoy this. So thank you, Chris, for your leadership. Thank you, Mayor, for what you're doing for the city. Thank you to partners like Indiana American Water and others that have stepped up, Legacy Foundation, and given funds to this project. This is not the end of this project. This is probably just the beginning of this project. So there's more room to give and to grow in these opportunities and to continue to support Shirley Hines and the great work that they're doing. So thank you for having me, Chris.
Thank you, Heather. All right, next up is Jeff Berglund with Berglund Construction. He's the President, Building Division, and Chief Growth Officer.
Yes, I'm Jeff Berglund with Berglund Construction. We're the general contractor and construction manager for this project. We've really built a terrific partnership with Chris and his team at the Shirley Hines Land Trust over the last several years. And it's just an honor to be here today to partner with that organization. Our team is just thrilled to be here and thrilled to get going. Our company's core focus, what we say is our DNA, is to partner with our clients to improve and transform communities through the innovative construction and restoration of built environment. And I can't really think of a better client to partner with in that mission than Shirley Hines Land Trust. As a resident of Northwest Indiana, when I think of making Northwest Indiana a better place to live, a better place to work, and a better place to play, preserving our natural environment, enhancing our natural environment, getting better access to our natural environment, promoting it, letting more people know about what's going on in Northwest Indiana should certainly be right at the top of that list. So I thank Shirley Hines for the partnership. I thank the City of Gary, Northwest Indiana Forum, Heather's team. Off the top of my head, I was just counting that there's 5 different projects that we're involved with that Northwest Indiana Forum has helped procure funding from the state of Indiana, which means jobs to the region, which means transforming the region and projects like this. So I really admire and thank them for all they're doing to help our region. And Abedmarsh, our engineering partner on this project, and the great work that they did to get us here today. So many people that helped us get here. Our project's going to start here in a couple of weeks. It'll be a summer slam to get this thing going by around fall time. Sometime in September is the goal to turn it over. And look forward to welcome everybody back to enjoy at that point. So thank you very much.
All right, Kelly Ivanhoe with Legacy Foundation, President and CEO.
excited that Legacy Foundation had the opportunity to partner with Shirley Hines Land Trust, the City of Gary, and Mayor Melton, Northwest Indiana Forum, and all the partners here today for this Ivanhoe South Nature Preserve project. At the heart of any thriving community is access to public spaces, nature, trails, and that's something that Legacy Foundation prioritizes in the work that we do. They offer places for people to be physically healthy, to come together, gather, breathe fresh air, reconnect with themselves, with others, and with nature. But not all people and not all neighborhoods have the same access to nature and maintain green space. In many communities, especially those that are underserved, this opportunity is limited. And that's why this work here today is so important. When we invest in public space and nature for all people, we're investing in their physical and their mental health. We're improving air quality, we're encouraging physical health and lifestyles, and creating spaces for them to come together and have recreation. It's not just about beauty, it's about equity and resilience and new opportunities. And we want to see that every person in Lake County has that access. And so thank you all for being a part of this important work.
And last but not least, Justin Mount with Indiana American Water.
Thank you, Chris. Again, my name is Justin Mount, the Operations Manager for Indiana American Water in the Northwest District. What a great day. Good afternoon. This has been an exciting day in the making. I do want to talk a little bit how we got here. Before I do talk about that, I do want to talk about our charitable foundation, because that's the funding mechanism that was able to help us partner with this great organization, great mission, and great cause. Our foundation is a philanthropical, nonprofit organization established by American Water. It focuses on pillars of giving to water, people, and communities. Since 2012, the foundation has invested more than $20 million in funding through grants, matching gifts to support eligible organizations, communities served by American Water. This year, the foundation awarded over $16.5 million in water environmental grants to 700 organizations across 12 states. Take pride in knowing that the foundation's largest single grant this year is $150,000 for this project. The foundation is funded by American Water shareholders. There's no impact to customer rates. I want to say this again. The foundation is funded by the American Water shareholder and has no customer impacts on their rates whatsoever. Indiana American Water shares the foundation's mission to demonstrate our commitment to being a good neighbor, citizen, and contribute to the communities where the company employees live, work, and operate. Obviously, I'm pleased that we're able to track this fund right here in Gary, Northwest Indiana, the place where I run the operations. So how we got here. A couple years ago, the foundation kind of changed their mission to look at ways we can be more of an impact to the communities we serve. So generally, when something like this came up, I called Kay Nelson. Okay, I've got a great opportunity that I think we can do something that have impact. What would you suggest we look at? What project can we look at to serve? And she said, a great one right here in Ivanhoe. Situations came up where there might be a shortfall, the chance to kind of really have a huge impact on the communities. So we looked at it, found this opportunity, and signed it up. When we were talking to Chris and his team, we're looking at kind of what would you suggest we give? Our advice was let's shoot for the sky and see what we get. So we were thrilled to see we have the largest, as I mentioned earlier, $150,000. Got to make this a big impact. So we're excited about that yet again. And this is a big deal, right? The main reason why I do these environmental grants, the importance of protecting our vital resources, understanding the ecological of our community, to preserve supports a wide range of plant and animal species, including many that are rare and endangered. Swales act like sponges, filtering rainwater, and run up before they reaches Lake Michigan, improving water quality. And groundwater recharge, these systems help recharge aquifers by allowing water to slowly percolate through the sands. And more importantly, as we sit here close to the schools, it's important that these kids have a chance to enjoy this, learn this, be outside, and kind of have those classrooms with no walls, as Senator said. So we're happy to be here today. Thank you all. It's a great part to be partners with you all, and excited to see what comes next. Thank you.
All right, let's have a round of applause for all of our speakers. Just a little bit of a shout out to our cameraman, Bob Massey. He did a wonderful video on behalf of the American Water Foundation that we have here to show you in less than ideal lighting conditions, but we're going to give it a shot. And then Joel with American Water, he's from down in Indianapolis, and he actually helped with a lot of the press and publicity, so thanks, Joel. All right, so we have a video. We'd like to share it with you. It's going to be hard if you're way in the back, so if you are interested in seeing the video, you can come up close to our little shelter here. And then afterwards, we're going to offer some guided hikes. We have a few of our stewardship staff here towards the back. Maybe Eric, raise your hand. So we'd love to show you the nature preserve and talk a little bit more about some of the improvements. And just a real quick shout out. I don't know if, Chris, were you here earlier? Say hi, Christopher. Okay, good. So Chris has been great to work with, like the mayor said, from the city. So just a little shout out to him for helping with this project. So if you can, all right, yeah, and thank you very much for everyone being here today. We really appreciate your support, and we'll jump into the video. We're not going to do an official groundbreaking with shovels, so just the nature of what we do. We decided we'll do a little photo op check picture, so we'll do that as well after the video. So come on up here if you want to try and see the video, and also there's refreshments in the back if you'd like some of those.
Thanks to a generous $150,000 grant from the American Water Charitable Foundation, the Shirley Hines Land Trust is poised to transform the Ivanhoe South Nature Preserve in the heart of Gary, Indiana.
Ivanhoe South is an amazing dune and swale remnant. This was part of the whole structure back here, that these parallel lines of these dune ridges and the swale wetlands that extended for miles.
Nestled between Gary's bustling industrial zones and residential neighborhoods, the Ivanhoe South Nature Preserve stands as a 53-acre sanctuary of rare dune and swale ecosystems.
Ivanhoe South is extremely important for conservation because there's not a lot of this remnant habitat left, and so being able to preserve it and make it available for the different plants and animals that are in this area is necessary, and if it weren't here, then that would be detrimental to those species.
This funding will catalyze major improvements, positioning Ivanhoe South Preserve as a premier destination to learn about these ancient landscapes.
We are so grateful to the American Water Foundation for their generous support for this project.